What's up, everybody? Jason Messer here, Editor-in-Chief of Cheat Code Central. Thanks a lot to everybody stopping by, checking out the stream, anybody in the chat, or watching this back on our Facebook feed later on. So, we are going to play some Mortal Kombat today. I think we're going to play some online. I've been practicing a little bit over the weekend, got a chance to spend a lot more time with it, finished up the story mode, which I blew through fairly quickly. But, I mean, everybody knew that the story was short for this one. I think they said it's like 4 or 5 hours long, and that's about right, if I had to guess. I mean, I didn't time myself, but I think I blew through the first half a couple hours, I think Friday night, and I think I finished it up Saturday morning in a couple more hours. So it didn't take that long to do. But yeah, I've been practicing doing some online and getting some combos down, getting my gameplay sharpened up. So we're going to try some of that. We're going to do a little tip video as well, because there's something with one of the unlockables that I'm seeing online that's super easy. It's really a simple unlockable that a lot of people either don't know about or they're not familiar with how to get it. So we'll do some coverage on that and talk about that a little bit, and then play some Mortal Kombat. But first, we got to talk about the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer that dropped today. So we're going to get into that here in a minute. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, be sure to hit me up in the chat, and I'll answer those live on the stream. If you want to talk about Sonic, give me your opinions. If you've seen the trailer, definitely check it out. I'm not going to do like a reaction video or anything like that. I'm going to do more of a kind of a, I guess you'd call it a trailer breakdown. It's really just going to be my thoughts on the trailer. We'll play the trailer as I'm going over it, but I'm not really going to react to it because I've already seen it. If you're going to do a reaction, it needs to be live and fresh, and I watched it this morning, so I'm not going to do a reaction. I'll just give you kind of my thoughts, which are not good, unfortunately. But so yeah, let's get into that. So we have to talk about the new Sonic the Hedgehog trailer that has just dropped just a few hours ago. Now, this is something that everybody has been anticipating. They saw the early renders of what Sonic possibly was going to look like in the film. There's been a lot of speculation about what the film is going to be like. Most people did not have high hopes for this movie. And I gotta admit, I was kind of in that boat. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't want to pass judgment too early. And I went into this trailer hoping that it would give me hope. Not so much. Not so much. Now, I want to say, even though I'm wearing a Mario hat, I love Sonic. I always have. Sonic the Hedgehog is absolutely one of my favorite series. Not the recent games, of course, but I mean, when I was a kid, the first several Sonic games on Sega Genesis to this day are awesome. They are great games. You can still pick them up and play them. They're still fun. I've played through those games. I can't tell you how many times, so many times, and I still don't get tired of them. I'll probably play through them sometime soon. I'll probably play them on the stream some, because I definitely want to do some retro gaming as well as modern gaming on the stream. So I love Sonic, so I'm not a Sonic hater. This looks awful. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the movie as far as what it's about or the content of the film. I'm not just gonna come right out and say this movie is going to be bad, because that's not fair. Because I don't know enough about the movie. I haven't seen the movie. I don't think I would ever say that a movie is bad before I see it. Now I can tell you that it looks bad, that Sonic looks bad, and everything about the movie does not look like something that I'm going to need to see in the theater, and when I finally do see it, wherever that is, I don't know if it's going to be on demand or streaming, whatever the case may be, I just don't have high hopes for the film. Now, there's a couple reasons why. First thing is, the film itself, as far as you know, I don't think this is a teaser. I think this is an actual full-blown trailer. So in the trailer, you're supposed to kind of bring a lot of plot points and give people a pretty good idea of what to expect in the movie and what the movie's about. teaser, you can get away with just not doing that, but I'm pretty sure this is a full-blown trailer.
It's a child, but
I watched this and I came away really having no clue what this movie is about. I know that it's about Sonic showing up, I guess, in our world. I guess they're going to do kind of a crossover kind of thing or something, or when he jumps into our reality, whatever the case may be. But the point is, you can't really hinge a movie on that. The fact that Sonic is this crazy character, and now he's just in our reality, and that's it. That's to me, that was the gist of the trailer. It's like, oh look, this creature's here, now we have to deal with him, and it's weird, and we don't know what to do. You're not going to get me in the theater based on just that. So I needed something more substantial, some meat on the bone for the plot that's going to be really cool, and I don't feel like we got that. But the biggest, elephant in the room that we have to address about the trailer is it seems like everyone's worries and concerns about the look of Sonic and how they were going to handle him in the film is completely justified, unfortunately, because a lot of people looked at the trailer, or I'm sorry, not the trailer, the posters and the early art renderings, and they got an idea of what it seemed like Sonic might look like, and a lot of people didn't like that. But most people, most reasonable people, reserve judgment till they actually saw it in the trailer, live action, moving around, see what they're actually going to do with it.
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
It's not any better. If anything, it's worse. Now, I will say, when Sonic in the trailer is doing his Sonic thing, when he's doing his spin dash, when he's got the lightning, when he's jumping around, when he's bouncing off of things, that's all right. I like that. That looks like Sonic. That looks like Sonic. But you can see in the window right here, as Sonic is sitting there talking, he looks god-awful. I mean, it's ridiculous. First of all, the design, he's kind of lanky. He's not like, they went with I guess the taller version of Sonic, where I think they should have went with more of the classic style. So he kind of, his proportions are kind of weird. He looks almost like just a skinny guy wearing like a Sonic suit. He's like a Sonic furry. Okay, that's kind of what he looks like in the trailer. And then the CG, we gotta talk about that. When you're gonna take CG characters and mash them up against live action, the CG has got to be on point, guys. If the folks over, at Sega or whoever's producing this film, it's got to be great. I mean, you look at Detective Pikachu, which is coming out, and even though that's obviously CG, and the Pokemon it's obviously this fantastical thing, it still fits in the environment. I mean, yes, this does not look like 2019, CG when it comes to integrating the Sonic model into the live action stuff. It's just, it sticks out like a sore thumb, and it doesn't, it essentially looks like a CG character rolling around, in a live action movie. Now, there is one saving grace. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a compliment here. I think if he can, whatever parts of this movie is salvageable, Jim Carrey is going to absolutely be the highlight of the film. He looks like he's taking the Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman for you youngsters. He's taking that character seriously, and he's actually looks like he's doing a cool job. There's even a little throwback part, because if you notice, if you've seen the trailer, and like I said, this is just the trailer, but we're not going to actually play it. So if you haven't actually seen the trailer, don't just go by this. Actually go watch the trailer and form your own opinion, because you might like some of the things that I think are weird. But the Jim Carrey parts are awesome. Actually, you can see him right there. What the? He's taking it seriously. He looks cool. He's bringing his whole Jim Carrey vibe to it, which is awesome for a character like Dr. Robotnik. But if you notice, he doesn't look like Dr. Robotnik. He looks like very normal, kind of covert bad guy character. Until the end. There is one shot where he's got his head shaved, he's got the goggles, and he has the big, crazy handlebar mustache. So he looks exactly like Dr. Robotnik, which they have. I think they've shown some artwork and some clips of not clips, but some pictures of what he might look like. So it's cool that they're doing something different, but then they also did the throwback. So yeah, Jim Carrey, I'm sure, is going to be a ray of sunshine in the film in what otherwise looks like it might just be.
Is that all you got?
It might be bad. I don't know, guys. I am not hopeful. Is it going to be Super Mario Brothers bad?
Our job
Probably
is
not.
to secure it,
But
neutralize
maybe.
it,
I don't know.
see what makes it tick.
So I'm worried, but I'm cautiously optimistic. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And if you've seen the trailer and you have opinions or thoughts, be sure to leave them in the chat. I want to react to your guys' thoughts and see what you said, and we can you can tell me what you think is good or bad about the trailer. But yeah, I just don't see it being. It might be a train wreck, unfortunately. So with that,
Stay in there and be quiet.
let's play some Mortal Kombat, guys. We are
I can't breathe in
gonna jump online. We're gonna play some Noob Saibot. He's my boy
No.
in this game.
Yes, it's a child, but it's not.
Believe it or not. I'm an OG Scorpion player, but I haven't really spent a whole lot of time with Scorpion in this game. Noob Saibot has a really cool teleport that you can combo up. That's very similar to Smoke in like Cyber Smoke in Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. That's the one I used to use all the time. So, but first we're going to talk a little bit about a kind of a tip that I'm seeing online that a lot of people don't know about. So there's actually a really cool trick that you can do with Mortal Kombat Online that will allow you to unlock a new announcer that I'm seeing some folks aren't either familiar with or they're not completely sure how to do it. And it's super easy, and I'm going to tell you how to do it right now. And it basically adds Kronika to the selectable voice announcer options in the menu. And I, for one, love it. I use it exclusively because I like the idea of having something different, but also it perfectly matches up, with what's going on in the game and the storyline. So I really like it, and it's free and it's easy to do. Now, this is going to be on Android. This involve your Android-based phones. I'm sure it's a similar, if not exactly the same process for you folks on iPhones and the Apple Store. So it's two parts. It involves both the mobile app and then the console game. The console version. So what you need to do is go onto your phone's online store. Like I said, for me, it's the Google Play for Android. You download the Mortal Kombat app, and it's essentially like Mortal Kombat X, like the gameplay from that. When they said download the app, because I got the prompt in the game, and it said download the app, I assumed it was going to be like a companion app, but it's actually a game. And so you have to download it, install it, and you actually have to play through the first 4 or 5 matches because it's kind of a tutorial training thing. But once you get through that, you'll get to the main menu, and you can save and you can back out and go back into other games. But from there, you can actually pull up the settings menu. So again, remember, if you have to play through the first couple matches first, because I was trying to find the menu and I couldn't get to it, and I kept turning the app off and turning it back on, trying to find it. But yeah, you have to play through the initial matches because it's training you on how to play the game. Once you do that, then you'll get to the main menu, and then you'll have your settings options. So you go in there, and there should be a menu in there for a code. It'll either say mobile code or link code or something like that. You select that, it'll give you, I think, a 6-digit number. And then you come back to your game, and you load up your console version, which I'll show you right now. So you go into your game, and you take the code, and you input it into, let's see, I believe, let me just double check here, I want to make sure I'm telling you right. It involves the combat card, so you hit LT to bring the combat card up. And it should give you an option. Let me make sure I'm showing you guys right. You're in your settings menu, tournament, controls, online, audio, interactive. I think okay, so it's actually right here. So you see in the options menu, if you look at the top where it says right under options, you hit X and it says link to mobile. And then once you do that, you put the code in. And once the code is in, it will link your console version to your Xbox version. You come into your audio settings here. You go down to announcer voice, and you'll see, I already have it selected. Kronika is now available. So I'll actually give you a little preview here. That's the classic. And then you can hear her there. Now you also notice, look, I also have Shao Kahn. That's another thing that not a lot of people know about. But if you do want a third announcer voice option, all you got to do, that's actually just involves the game. But some people don't know that if you finish the tutorial menu, you have to go through every single one, and it's kind of grindy and it's kind of pain in the butt to get through it all, especially for people who are already familiar with the game and know how to play. It took me a couple hours to grind through every single tutorial. But once you do that, you get Shao Kahn as a selectable option as well. But for me, I thought it was going to be cool. It really wasn't that big a deal for me because he sounds too similar to the default. I'll show you here. If you notice, here's the classic version.
Fight.
I'm sorry, actually that's Kronika. Here's the classic version.
Fight.
And then here is Shao Kahn. So you can kind of see they're basically the same. I wanted something different. So if you want Kronika, that's where you'd put her at. It's literally, it took me maybe, it took me 5 minutes to get it set up. Now, I had to play through those initial screens, like I said, but not a big deal. It didn't take long at all. I think total, I was able to unlock this in about 10 minutes. So if you're looking for something cool to add a little bit of variety to the game, you should definitely do that. And like I said, I'm seeing a lot of people that aren't familiar with how to even unlock her or how to link their mobile account to that. So this is the way. It's super easy, and definitely check it out because it's worth it. And with that, let's play some online, guys. Let's try to keep my streak alive. I don't have a huge streak. I think I'm like 6-4. I don't know, let's see. Probably will show you my good there. Yeah, it'll probably show me my win-loss record here. Combat card, career stats. Let's see what we got here. Ever since I started playing as Noob Saibot, I've been in my groove. So 8 hours played, daily challenges, online win rate, online win streak. Win ratio, I have a 63% win ratio. It's not showing me what my win-loss is. Character history, 7 oh, okay, yeah, there it is. I'm 7-5. But here it says online win rate, but that might be because the season hasn't started yet. I think they're going to do like an actual online season. Let's just jump into a one-on-one match. Now, I will say that the King of the Hill matches are kind of take too long to get into it. I played my first one last night, and it's kind of cool how they do it because they drop you into a like a chat lobby or a chat menu where you're watching the other games, other players play. So it's kind of like old school arcade style, where, you know, if you remember the arcades,
Noob Saibot.
you'd walk up to a machine and there'd be a bunch of people around watching each person play, and the next person would be in line and would be kind of put their quarter up on the screen, and they would be next. And it's kind of recapturing that. The problem with it is, like for instance last night, I came into a lobby that was pretty full and I was dropped into the end spot, and it took me like 10-15 minutes, probably longer, maybe even 20 minutes to be able to finally get into a match. And then when I did, you know, it just happened to be like, you know, the guy I was playing, he was really good. And so I basically it took me 20 minutes to get into a match where I didn't survive, so I basically had to go to a different lobby. That's, you know, that kind of sucked. So I wish they had a better way to kind of speed that along, or maybe some kind of maybe some, like an express lane? I don't know what you would even call that. Wow, this guy really wanted to hit that slide. He did it like 50 times. I really love Noob because he has all these throws and this really cool stuff. Uh-oh. go, let me go. Okay, got him. I think I'm gonna win this. Yeah, he almost got me there at the end because that stupid ice ball thing, but... Yeah, I'm having fun with this game for sure. I have beat the story mode. I have beat the classic tower to get Noob Saibot's ending, because I kind of wanted to see how they did all those things. I've spent all my money I had in the crypt, so I've unlocked a bunch of stuff. Haven't actually unlocked everything I want specifically for Noob Saibot, because I have some different skins and some different masks and other gear that I want to get. The problem is, I can't look up a walkthrough for the crypt because the treasure chests are randomized, which is a serious pain in the butt. It would be nice if you could look up a walkthrough on a map and just see where all the stuff is for the characters you want. Because right now I've unlocked a bunch of character art, I've unlocked a bunch of skins and things for like Jax and other characters that I'm just never ever going to play. I'm just not going to do that. So basically my coins, I had like 300,000 coins built up. And I spent it all in the crypt, and by the time I was done, I didn't really have anything left over that I was interested in. My coins didn't really buy me anything I wanted, and that kind of sucks. And it seems like it's designed in a way to where, okay, well, if you don't get what you want, there's always the options of buying more coins, and so you go back in the crypt and keep trying to find stuff. But then, again, because it's randomized, you never know if you're gonna open a chest that has what you want in it. So that it's kind of a bummer, but... Wow, this katana character is like... She's like a turtle. Just sits in blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to combo her. Wow, I didn't know if I was gonna get her or not. She's just sitting there blocking the whole time, and ducks a lot too. See, look, she's just standing there blocking. I'm about to go grab her. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I normally don't criticize people's playstyle. You play how you want, but I mean, whatever works for you. But if you're just gonna sit there the whole time and not do anything because you're afraid to get hit, like... Look, now she's gonna stay over there and just... Yeah, that's, that was not my favorite match, but I won, so... But yeah, you guys are gonna notice that, I'm doing a lot of, like, teleporting, which is why I used to love Scorpion. And I may, after I play Noob Saibot a lot, if I get sick of him, I'll probably go back and dust off Scorpion and get that working. Because when I played the beta, which I played live on our live stream, and if you guys haven't already, be sure to like the Facebook page so you will automatically get those notifications whenever we are live. And you can follow me on all social media at Jason Messer. But anyway, the beta, I was exclusively using Scorpion. But then again, there was only 5 characters, and he was kind of my guy, so... But yeah, the noob character, it's cool because I like the way you can kind of keep... I like to try to keep my opponent confused. I like to jump in and do stuff and then teleport away, or jump backwards and then teleport into the other side, and just never let them... keep them off their game as much as possible. That's always my strategy. I'm not a huge combo guy where you run in and combo to death, or countering, trying to let people get in close and then counter. To me, I like to just... I like quick, fast, aggressive gameplay. Like, get in, get out, and then...
Noob Saibot.
Try to keep them confused where I'm going to end up at next. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. As you noticed in the last one, if you have somebody that blocks and just sits the whole time, it kind of shuts down my gameplay a little bit, because if they're not going to be moving, it's hard for me to kind of keep them off their game, because I want them to move in and try to attack and then be able to counter pretty quick. So we'll see how this goes. See, she automatically knew I was coming. Oh, see. Wow. Okay, 17 hit combo, guys. This is not going to go well, is it? Clearly, I'm going to have to combo her to death. I'm going to have to punish her. Because her gameplay is clearly capitalizing on... mistakes. Like, she comboed me to death when I missed that first one. Look, she's not even moving. She's just sitting and turtling the whole time. Oh, I just blew my fatal blow. That sucked. I barely got... I pulled that off, but barely. But yeah, she's just sitting there. That drives me nuts.
Fight.
If you're... I'm sorry. If you're just gonna stand there and block, I'm gonna walk up and just throw you. That's just the way it is. Look, right in the corner. Wow. 18, 19 hits. Alright, so now it's payback for the comboing. Wow, man, that's crazy. So she basically has one long combo, and she's gonna turtle until she can get it from you. And then if you... I'm trying to focus here. Yeah, so she's basically gonna spam that one combo, and then if you can get it... If she can get it, then she'll just run that one combo out. Which, that sucks. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna win this one. See, now that is the downside with Noob Saibot that I've seen. Now, I haven't Googled anything yet or looked up anything on YouTube yet as far as combos and things, which, you know, I like to try to figure out my own stuff. I'm probably... I guess I'm old school like that. I always like trying to figure out the moves and the combos and the things without having to look up or like buy a strategy guide. So I'm trying, right now anyway, I'm trying to figure out my own combos and figure out what works for me. I haven't looked up anything online, YouTube-wise, but like with her, clearly that's like, they had a 19-hit combo. Like, that's crazy. That is clearly something that was, you know, he probably looked it up on YouTube and just memorized it, which I'm not going to hate on the guy. That was, you know, it was effective. I mean, he kicked the crap out of me, you know, with it 2 or 3 times. So maybe at some point I'll try to find some longer combos, but it's definitely, if you run up against a guy like that, it's handy to have the longer combos in your bag of tricks, because it can be important. I mean, when you got a guy like that that's gonna, if he catches you, because usually if I get comboed, it's what, 5-6 hits, I can recover and move on, try to figure out my strategy after that. If somebody's juggling me for 19 hits, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. So I should probably at some point look up some combos for Noob, since I'm a noob, and add some of those in there. I'm pretty sure I know that you can do some stuff off the teleport bounce, kind of bounces you in the air, but just in the menu, as far as I know, there isn't any real he doesn't have any super long combos. Like, most of his combos are pretty basic. See, because I'm winning most of my matches, but you notice that my combos are not more than maybe 5 hits. because I'm not a huge button mashing combo guy. Like, I'm old school from the arcades. I'm back from when you didn't actually have... there actually wasn't a combo system until Mortal Kombat 3, so back in my day, not to sound like an old fogey, you actually had to combo up your special moves in ways that kind of had to make your own combos. The whole dial-a-combo thing didn't really... it wasn't a thing. So, I kind of still am... Am I gonna get the fatality? I'm still kind of that way. I don't do a lot of heavy, like, long, drawn-out combos. Like the last match, I don't know a 19-hit combo, because that's just not how I cut my teeth on Mortal Kombat. I'm about, you know, special moves, linking the special moves together is my... That's how I have fun. And then I'll have, like, you know, combos for close quarter stuff, or if I need to... Usually, if I'm gonna do a combo, almost always I'll jump in with a punch first, and then go into it. I very rarely just dash in or just go from just a flat-footed, non-aerial position and then try to go into a combo. That's just not my style. But if I do combo, it's like 4 or 5 hits. It's not much. If I wanted to get competitive, I probably do need to look up some combos and start having some long, drawn-out combos that do like 400 damage or whatever that hit was. I think it was like 400... It was like a 19-hit combo with 400 plus hit points or something. I'm not sure how that translates to the percentage of your health, but yeah, it was bad. I think she easily took off a quarter or almost half of my health with one combo in the corner that I couldn't get away from. So if I wanted to be... If I want to really start leveling up, and to be honest, I'm only at level... I don't even know what level I am. I think I'm at level maybe 19 or 20. If I start getting up into the higher levels of this game, I may have to learn a bunch of crazy, cheap stuff if I want to be competitive, because if they're just going to punish you with combos and combos and combos over and over, I'm going to have to either learn how to play that way or just play casually amongst other people or friends or whatever the case may be. But we got to keep the streak alive. We're doing pretty good so far. We've only lost one. Ooh, that was pretty. That had to hurt. I think that hurt her pride right there. Ooh, and another one. Jeez, old Pete. Oh, okay, she got me back. See, don't talk crap in this game. Alright, so we're on a streak. We've only lost one. I think this is my 5th match. If anybody's keeping track. Gotta get my... Oh, nice. She caught me out of the air. Let me get her with the thing. Oh, I missed! I missed with the bone! And I missed with the... I missed my, what you call it? My fatal blow. But I got it. It's cool. Now, you notice I'm doing the same fatality over and over. The reason why goes back to the point that I had earlier. I don't have the other fatality unlocked. Now, I didn't look it up. It's either in the crypt, but I don't think it's in the crypt. I think it's locked in one of the Towers of Time. Specifically, I think I can unlock it if I get Noob's custom tower unlocked. But those cost coins. And the coins that I used before, I unlocked Scorpions because I thought he was going to be my main. And now I like Noob. Problem is, it's 25,000 coins to unlock a different character's tower to kind of get their gear. And I only have like 17,000 right now. And I've been playing online, and you can't really earn a lot of coins playing online. I'm not really going to grind for coins and other things because I just don't have the time for that. And I don't have the desire for that either. And I'm not going to buy them. So I'm kind of stuck. So basically now I got to watch the same fatality over and over because I can't really get in and unlock the one I want. But so we're 11-5. So I think this is, what, our 5th or 6th match? So, not to jinx it. Oh, and this guy's Scorpion. Scorpion players on this game are so friggin' annoying. And I love Scorpion. If we win this game, we're gonna go out on top. We're gonna call it a day. I think that'll be like 6-1 we did for the day, which I'm happy with. But we'll see. If I get beat, I'm gonna have to go. I'll have to do one more. This Scorpion player, we'll have to see what he's like. Oh, he's jumping around. Ooh, got a little bit of lag there. Ah, blew my fatal blow. Oh, I could have won this match. Let's see if I can get him on the... Oh, that was so lucky. I ain't even gonna lie. That was not skill. That last bit was luck. Oh. Ooh, man, that was brutal. See, I'm gonna have to turtle him a little bit. See, he's good at working the teleport. Oh, he's got his fatal blow, but now I got mine. So it's gonna come down to who can. If I survive this, I don't even know if I'm gonna fight. He might get the win on this. Probably will. Ooh, okay, come on. Oh, so close. If I could have just flipped backwards, I'd have got it. All right, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh, see, I gotta watch his speed. I gotta watch his teleport. He does teleporting like I do my punch. See, he's waiting for me. He knows my strategy now. I gotta keep the pressure on. I gotta keep the pressure on. Oh, I missed the thing. Am I gonna get him? Oh, man, that was lucky. Alright, props to that guy. I don't know what your gamer tag was, but you gave me a hell of a fight. And that was close. That could have went either way, brother. So, no dishonor in that loss, for sure. Respect. Nothing but respect. Might give him a shout out if I can find his gamer tag. They're gonna show it here. X-Pro Suave on Xbox. Good match, good match. Much love. Alright, so that was a pretty good run. We did what? We did like 6 matches. I think I went like 6-1, 7-1. I only lost once, I know that. And that was to a ridiculous 19-hit combo from Sonya in the corner. But hey, if I could do a 19-hit combo, I'd probably do it too. Alright guys, well that was fun. Definitely had a good time playing some Mortal Kombat Online. I'm finally getting my chops up. Probably stream some more online games here soon. Maybe get into some other stuff. Now, if you're into fighting games and Mortal Kombat's not your thing, just as kind of a final note here, I got a press release today that stated the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fighting game that we actually streamed a couple weeks ago. And if you remember, I said that I really liked it, I really enjoyed it, it was a lot of fun, it's flashy. It really reminds me of like a Marvel vs. Capcom style fighter. My only complaint was the fact that it didn't have any story mode or anything that was like you could fight through like an arcade style ladder, but it was just matches and there wasn't really any purpose to it. It wasn't any story. Well, guess what? They are releasing a story mode that not only has many of the original actors from the original series. So you have Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, and a couple other ones from the different versions of the series. It cost $0. It is free DLC for anybody that has the game. The game's only $20. Now, it's not like a huge story mode. I watched the trailer. It looks like it's animated panels with voiceover. So it's kind of like comic book style. But it's better than nothing, and it's free. So don't complain for free stuff. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm probably going to check that out. I don't think I'll stream that, but I know I'm going to check it out. If you have the game, be sure to look for that DLC. And of course, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the stream. And as always, guys, we will see you next time.